Hey families, it's me, Mr. Mike. I know there's a lot of questions about what Bridgepoint is doing for your family to keep you safe. What are we offering to help you disciple your kids and lead your kids spiritually? And so I wanted to just answer as many of those questions as I possibly could by showing you what we're doing for families worshiping in person and online. And so let's start with the website, all right? So here is our website. Right, you can either type in bpri.church and get to it, or you can just Google Bridgepoint and find our website. And you're going to first look for this Sunday in person if you are ready to worship in person again. Now, here's the thing: is you do have to RSVP to attend, so we can make sure that we are safe and within the COVID guidelines given to us by our governor. And so by clicking RSVP to attend, you'll see all of our different event options that we're offering right now, the different services, so 8:30 and 10 a.m., as well as these really cool community cookouts. If you want to know more information about those or find one that's close to you, definitely check out the high five video Jared posted yesterday and find out one that's close to you. But if you're ready to worship on or in person, first, find your service. So my family tends to worship at the 10 a.m. service. So I'm going to click that one. And what's cool is it actually tells you exactly how many options are left. Now, it's about 12 o'clock on Thursday. And so by the time you watch it, these probably won't be the same. So make sure that you check those out to see if there's enough room for your entire family. There also gives you more information about just what we are doing, how to fill it out correctly, how the family worship area is a little bit different. So I want to just quickly show you what it looks like once you go to register. Now, if you have preschool families, I would definitely recommend you worshiping in the family worship area. I'll actually show you that later in the video. If you want to do that, you're only going to register one member of your family. So you'll click the family worship area, and then you'll click next details, and that's it. If you aren't using that, if you have preschoolers and you'd like to worship in the auditorium, in the lobby, if you have elementary kids and you want to send them to class, you need to do it for every single person. But if you want to worship in the family worship area, just do one. So I'm going to pretend like I'm an elementary family, and so I'm going to worship in the auditorium. My wife is also going to worship in the auditorium, and I'm going to sign James, my elementary kid, up for the elementary kids classroom. Now, unfortunately, Evie is a preschooler, so she won't be able to go to class right now. So I'm going to sign her up for the worship in the auditorium as well. And you just click next for details, and that is it. That's it. It's pretty straightforward. If you run into any mistakes, you can message me, you can email Taylor, and we'll be able to fix it for you. Now, that's if you want to worship in person. If you want to worship online, I want to show you some things that we're offering to help make that experience better for your family. And so we are now offering some new videos straight from our curriculum. So if you head to our BP Kids section, I just went to About BP Kids. And I'm going to click Worship at Home, BP Kids at Home, right? And from there, you'll see this link at the very top called Sundays at Home. Now, Sundays at Home sends you right to our curriculum's website. That gives you not only some worship videos that includes music and age-appropriate Bible instruction, but it also gives you some really cool activity guides to amplify what your kids are learning at home. And so there is one for preschoolers, there is one for elementary age kids, and there is one for preteens, brand new. So I would check that out. Normally, we just lump all of our 1st through 5th graders into elementary, but it's available. So if you have a 4th or 5th grader and you're worshiping from home and you'd like to check this out, go ahead and do that. Here's the other thing too. If you're worshiping in person and you just aren't ready for your elementary kids to go into classroom, that is totally fine. Whatever age your kids are at, I would recommend, if they're not in the classroom, that while Jared is teaching, you actually play their Sunday at home video. They're about 15 minutes long. And so that should give you 15 minutes of quiet time so you can focus on the teaching. Again, if you want to find them, I put links on the We Are BP Kids Facebook group. You can also find them by going through the website. You can even type in theparentq.org. The website will look like this, and it's full of a bunch of really great resources on how to lead your kids in their specific phase of life. And you just click Faith, and boom, that's it. It does update every Sunday. So right now, this is for this past week. But if, on Sunday morning, it'll be updated with the new week. So if you're coming in person, I want to show you our new space. This is our new BP Kids elementary classroom. It safely fits 9 kids that are all socially distanced. We'll have our leader in the front. You actually have 2 leaders that'll be able to teach your kids, have a lot of fun from their seats. They will have their masks on, same with, so will the team members as well. This is the classroom we've already had And so this fits 10. So in our 10 a.m. service only, we're actually able to fit 19 elementary kids. But for our 8:30 service, we're only offering this elementary classroom. So we can only offer it for 10 kids. Now, if you want to check out this family worship area that I was telling you about earlier, this is in the back. And I love it so much because I think it provides you a great space for your family to just worship together. Sometimes, I know for me, when I've taken my preschoolers into the auditorium, I feel a little bad just because they're preschoolers and are noisy and are a little messy. And so this kind of just owns that, and it brings together other families so we can just provide each other grace and fun. You'll see every rug is kind of its own area, which is why we can fit 5 families in here. And so if you're a family of 2 or a family of 6, we have a space for you. What's great too is we actually provide you with everything you'll need to worship as an adult. And so we do have communion cups available, we have connect cards, and we do have these kid kits that will help your kids just stay engaged during service. So we have nursery ones, we have preschool ones, and we have elementary ones. And those are also located in the lobby. If that's an area that you would like to worship in, we have those available for you there as well. So that is, I think, everything that we have going on right now. Families, if you have any questions, please reach out. I'd love to talk to you more about just how we can protect your family and help you feel comfortable and ready to worship here. So whether you're worshiping online or in person, there's a lot of ways that you can help your kids get to know Jesus in a way that makes sense to them. I miss you guys and look forward to seeing you very soon. Have a great day, everybody.